Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to PGR4 Platinum Playthrough. And in this episode, I've got Chapter 9 to do, Trackday Specials. This is an interesting one because we have 3 events in the Nürburgring and 3 events on the Michelin test track, which we haven't done so far. A few street races, a few eliminators, time versus Kudos, and a breakthrough. But we've got 2 laps of the Nordschleife to do, basically. One of the Nordschleife and one of the Behemoth. And they're both street races, so that'll be interesting. But we'll start things off with the full F1 circuit Eliminator. Obviously still in the cars for this run. And I might use the FXX again, because we've only briefly used that. Could use the GT1. That's not very good, though. And we've used nearly everything. So we've not used the DBR9. The rough supercar concept, we haven't used that. The GT1, we haven't used that. And maybe not the Murcielago GT either. Oh god, this is hard to decide. Do we try... I'm going to try the GT1. Make things more interesting. Make it a longer episode than it needs to be. Right. Oh, we've got the DBR9 in the top spot there, so that's good. So we can potentially catch that up. Because that is significantly slower than everything else in the class. Bikes included. And I did miss my change for my first gear. Luckily it's got great brakes and I've just jumped the apex. Does that count as corner cutting if you don't touch it? We'll go with no. To be honest, this is actually not too bad on this. I'll just skip that one as well. I had 2 wheels on the other side of the white line. We'll count that as not skipping. Panels in first place. I need to change down for sure. Right. Actually, even though the GT1 is slower than quite a few of the other cars, it's not too bad on this one. Can actually drive it like a proper car now instead of jumping across everything. I wanted to get ahead of everything early on. Oh god, nearly spun out then. I'll tell you what though, when this thing changes gear, the sound is amazing. Tell you what's not amazing though, is my driving at the minute. Ah, here comes the F50 GT. No, thank you, sir. We don't want your business. Well, that was a bit better. He's catching. Every time I get on a straight, I get nervous. Brakes a bit late there, but I am terrified of that F50 GT. We'll have to try and get ahead on this section. Great corner. Oh, turned in too soon then. Oh, I'm not helping myself. Doing some bits okay, and a lot of other bits not okay. Right, that was okay. Right, there you go. Getting a bit more used to the turning. Very, very good at handling. Bit late on the brakes. So what's left? Is the panels overtaken the F50? I can see something purple. Oh, that might be the F50 actually. Might just be me being strange with my colours. That's far too wide. But a nice exit at least. Oh, we're actually smashing it. I was worried about this car, but that's another one ticked off. The one I'm most worried about using is definitely DBR9. Maybe I can use it in the time versus Kudos, but I'm pretty sure it's quite grippy. And that's the last one. Actually, a very good car for that track. I could probably be quicker in other cars, but the handling is awesome on that. A little too good, actually. Took me a while to get used to it. Right, so number 2, Eliminator on the Michelin test track, short test. So there's a few. There's short, medium, which is that one. Short test, medium test. And there's a long test and the ultimate test, but it doesn't do the long test in this. It just skips the ultimate test. So we've got the short test to start things off with. It's fairly speed orientated. So I guess we'll use the rough supercar concept, the R50. Haven't used that yet. And the R50 makes a return from PGR4, as it was the last car you unlock on that. Looks exactly the same, so they've pretty much copied the modelling. One colour as well. Hopefully we should get past some bikes before the end of this. Because this is the short test, but it's still fairly long, really. Didn't have a very good start off there, but these guys are all bunched up. I've only got a few seconds to get ahead. Uh-oh. Oh, just... No way. I thought I was ahead of him there. That's the first time I've been eliminated at the start of an eliminator. That is terrible. This is not good off the line at all, this R50. I mean, that was shocking. It was bad driving by me, but also shocking to try and catch up. Like, I'm hitting all my gears, but it's just getting dropped. Look at the distance between me and the... is it 7th place, I guess? Right, I can go much quicker around here. And at least I can slip round there. At least that's him in back there in that place. It's actually quite a hard track to drive quickly on this. I don't really know it, I must be honest. And I keep changing down when I don't need to, but we have got a hairpin coming up. Which I don't know what speed to take it. We're just going to pretend like the track isn't there. Oh, God. That was completely my fault again. I don't know why I keep going on the inside of the tracks, because that's clearly not how you do this game. And I'm back in last place at the start of the next lap. My target for this lap is to stay on the track. Trouble is, there's not much time to overtake them, so you kind of want to get round them and not hit them on the inside, which does happen quite often. I've still not got it. I'm still unstable. Jesus, everything's going on here. There's so many noises. Oh man, that FFX is disappearing. Right, we're in 3rd. It's not the end of the world. This panel's going to run out of steam now. Oh god, this is not going well at all. I'm never catching that Ferrari up. Not with this driving. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, this is... Oh. This track is actually very difficult. All the test tracks are. I don't know what speed to go around what corner. I keep cutting the corners. Not intentionally. This car isn't actually that quick either in the class. It's fairly okay mid to top range. But that was a lot better before I nearly spun out. Leave it in 5th. That was basically the ideal first corner, and we're actually in 1st place now. This bit comes out of nowhere. Need to remember that. And this bit does as well. There's lots of, like, changes in surface heights. Changes in elevation, and it really tricks you into how fast you can actually go around the corner. Because you think, oh yeah, I've got this. And then all of a sudden, you go over a crest, and then the front of the car lifts up, and then that's it. Not enough time to react, but we are in first place. And things are going better. Sussed it slightly now. Now I've got nobody in front of me. This is going a bit better. I keep thinking I'm turning in a bit too soon over there. And there, let off. Right, I'm getting more used to this now. This corner's a bit weird though. Oh yeah, I got it sussed now. Ferrari's miles behind. Fastest lap as well. All gravy, baby. Oh, that was too slow. Or too quick even. I needed to go slower is what I meant. Right, so it's not instantly over here. It's about here that you have to brake. There we go. Right, we're doing a lot better now. Bit wide there. Just meant I couldn't put the power down and oversteering. And I think the Ferrari's the same distance behind, maybe slightly further. That was faster that lap again, which is good. We're improving. We're going to do a lot of laps of this by the end of it. That was a bit worse, but we didn't go off the track at least. It is a hard track. Oh, this is much quicker. This is nice now. We're flowing. We've got a flow. Won't be surprised if that's the fastest lap again. And it's still exactly the same distance behind. It is the fastest lap. We've done an improvement each lap that we've been around. Just this first bit I'm not quite nailing. That's probably a little bit quicker. Changed down a bit later that time. I'm having to drive quickly to stay ahead of that FFX though. I keep saying FFX, it's FXX. It's really hard to say that model. But yes, after a few attempts, finally done that in the R50. So there's only a few cars we haven't used in A-Class now, I think. Right, so time versus Kudos on the medium test. In some car that I don't know what to use, the Aston Martin's very grippy, so that's a no. It's a no from me. There isn't actually that many bikes in A-Class, I've noticed. I might just use the McLaren, you know. Yeah, because I don't like time versus Kudos, and they are hard. So I'm going to use the reliable McLaren to get the job done, I think. Yes. Oh, that was my random paint job I did as well. Let's just use that for one car. I'd spent like all of 3 minutes making a random paint job, so we'll go with this. Doesn't actually look too bad. I was just like, yep, let's put a stripe down the middle and fade it with a slightly lighter colour. Now, how in God's name are we going to do this around here? I actually forgot until I got to the first corner we're actually doing a time versus Kudos, you know. 23 seconds. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is not how you do that corner. I've got a feeling this is going to be intensely hard. Definitely wise choosing this car though, for sure. Oh my god. What is going on? Drift. Where's the finish? It's just there. I actually might have done it, you know. Oh, surprisingly, not too bad. Yeah. I wasn't drifting at all for the first bit, but maybe you didn't need to. I'm glad I used that car because I really don't like these events. They are very, very annoying. But that is going to be hard to do on a bike. I'm not looking forward to the time versus Kudos on bikes, I'll be honest. Right, time for a long race. 1 lap of Nordschleife. Or Nordschleife. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but street race. 1 lap. I kind of just want to use the ultimate aero, you know. I'm going to use the ultimate aero for the first one because this is just absolutely mentally quick round here. So I'll use this for the first one and I'll use something different for the second one. I'd actually like these latter colours. I like these ones look better, the more solid colours. I'll go white, I think. Now, this car on this track is extremely quick. However, it is very, very hard to control, especially coming down to the first corner. And to make things worse, it's actually raining, which I didn't even check. But hopefully, there isn't another ultimate aero in this, because that's going to make things more interesting. If there is. There is actually, one right in front of us. And I'm drafting it, and he's drafting someone else, and he's nearly crashed into the bike. And we've caught up to the McLaren, we've caught up to the CCX. I always have to be very cautious around here, because this is nuts, this car. Especially in the wet, it's just nuts. I will attempt to try and get my very best lap with this thing around here. But it is so difficult. In this car, it's just mentally quick. It makes the TVR Speed 12 and PGR2 look like it's standing still. I'm driving extra cautiously because it's in the rain as well. Already quite far ahead, to be honest. That's good. I just like driving this car around here because it's fun. As soon as you get any wheels on the grass, that's it, it's game over. Like this. Just braked a bit too late there. Oh, yeah. That's my good lap over. It wasn't going too bad, but that last bit was awful. But that's what I mean. If you're trying to get a solid lap on this, make one mistake and that's it. You lose so much time. And again, going over the inside of the curbs. And a lot more slippy in the rain. I'd prefer it in the dry, if I'm honest. I know people can get some ridiculous times driving this around this track. Like, we're talking, like, not far off 4.5 minutes for a lap. Under 5 is good and challenging to do. Under 5 minutes. But some people have got like 4 minutes 40 or something crazy. But I am being extra cautious around here. Not really going gung-ho as quick as I can. My prediction for my lap is going to be 5 minutes and 27 seconds. Don't know why it's going to be that. At this current moment, that's my prediction. If I crash again, it may change. That's always hard to take quickly as well, that bit. And I absolutely hate taking the carousel on this game. I think it's better than PGR3's carousel in terms of you actually staying on the carousel. Oh, see, that just happens. I really struggle staying on the carousel. Big time. Nicely through that bit. This section's always difficult. The latter section of the track I find more difficult. Everything after the carousel, I can never do it quite that smoothly. See, going too close to the inside there. Getting caught on the curb, which then pulls you into the grass. It's just a recipe for disaster. And you can't really put the power down fully either around most of the track. Because again, that will bite you in the arse. Like that, getting caught on the curb again. And then the car won't go in a straight line. Jeez Louise. Put the power down, you monkey. Come on. Oh, I actually did better than I thought. I'll take 5 minutes 20 from a standing start with a crash and not a really brilliant lap, but yeah, a good lap, a good flying lap's under 5 minutes, so that was average. I don't know how many seconds you lose from a standing start. Probably 10, maybe? Maybe 10, something like that. So I would have got maybe 5, 10, let's just say, if it was a flying lap. Could be more than 10 seconds, I don't know. But in terms of the actual race, that was fairly easy. Right, 2 more to go. Breakthrough on the ultimate test track this time. Breakthroughs usually aren't too bad. So, what we haven't used is the Murcielago RGT and the DBR9. Now, that's pretty good going. I'm going to try the Murcielago on this one. I just don't think I'm going to use the DBR9. It is that bad. Now, we'll go back to the manufacturer's colours. Now, we've seen my terrible attempt at design. I am quite pleased they've included the Michelin test track in the arcade mode. I think that's quite cool. Because I did want to show this off, and these are most of the tracks. There's a speedway, which you've seen, the oval circuit, where we won the Ferrari FXX. Oh dear, that's a corner. Yeah, so there's the speedway, the oval, where we won the Ferrari FXX, and there's also a skid pad as well, which is like a figure of 8 sort of thing. You can just skid around and earn as much kudos as you like. And then they've got these 4 tracks, which we've seen 3 of them. I'm still not braking enough. God, that is a tight corner. I need to stop saying things and actually drive now. That hits the limiter really quickly. Doesn't give you much warning. Well, that's better. This understeer's like all hell, being 4-wheel drive. Pretty sure it's 4-wheel drive. I don't even think they make a rear-wheel drive Lamborghini, do they? Well, the newer models after the Gallardo, the Miura might be rear-wheel drive. I have no idea about this track. This is the ultimate test. It's a very big track. Lots of stuff going on. Very hard. Plus, I'm not in a quick car, so I can see if I can do it. I still think they should have tailored the challenges per car, but, you know, that would have been a lot of work, I guess, to try and match up the challenge to the car. I'm just guessing the speed I need to get around these corners. Too late, too late. Oh, I didn't even know what was coming then. Back onto the straight. I don't think we're going to do this. We've got ages to go yet. And this car's not very quick. Yeah, we're already losing time. 9 seconds. And we've got 4 to go. Oh, that's 10 seconds. Maybe. I don't think this is that bad, this car, in a straight line. Yeah, it's going over 200. 6 speed. 206. That's the answer. Right, I've got 1 more to go. It's possible. It is possible. Maybe I was fretting about nothing. Oh, it's actually... This is going to be close. Just about. Second and a bit. That was a pretty poor run on some of the corners, but some of them are alright. It does look the business, this car, though. I do like it a lot. But 1 more to go. 1 more. The Behemoth is the next one. Right. Last one. Street Race Behemoth. So it's exactly the same, but bigger, pretty much. And I want to use the CCX again, because that was really nice. Or shall I use the FXX? I want to use the CCX. I really like that. How that drove. I think it's drove. We'll go orange because it looks the best in orange. Oh, and interestingly, we actually start on the F1 circuit. I wasn't sure where the Behemoth started. But I did like this car, so I wanted to use it again. I've only briefly used it so far. Okay, where the hell are we going? Oh, straight onto the... No, I'm confused. Where are we? Where actually are we? Is this the start? We're going backwards. Why would they do that? At least we've got a quick car, though. Look at this. 246 mile an hour. It's not bad at all. Probably the second highest top speed out of all the cars. No wonder I didn't know where we were. Why have they put it going reverse? Oh, Christ. We've got the F50 GT up ahead. Oh, man, what am I doing? I can't believe they put this in reverse, because I have no knowledge of this track backwards. And we've got the 2 Ferraris that we're in contention with. I've actually got to stay on the track now. But my muscle memory for this track is going completely out the window. I can't even stay on the track, it's that bad. I'm literally holding the Ferrari up behind me. This is not going well. I'm really annoyed. Really annoyed that they put it backwards. No one ever drives this track backwards. I think the F50's disappeared completely. And this is completely different to using the ultimate aero on this. See, I didn't need to brake there because that guy in front did. That F50 GT's just disappeared. Ah, it's the carousel. Oh my god. Well, I can see him at least. We might be able to catch up on the straight. I don't actually know if this car's that good on this track. It was really good on the open circuits, but like this, I don't really like it on this. Right, that was nice through there. He's going to get completely in the way though, isn't he? Right, second place, miles behind the F50. I'm scared. Oh, that was nice. Right. I think we've still got the main careering straight to go, haven't we, though? Oh, that's a tight corner. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. This feels like a completely different place. I'm literally trying to remember, as we go, what's next. Right, there's a left-hander. Nearly nice if I kept it on the track. Have some of that. Yeah. Terrible driving. And the F50's drafting me. And it's quick as hell. This is so much less smooth than my ultimate aero lap. I'm right in front of him. He's re-overtaken me. I know where we are now. Yep. This is the other straight. And there'll be a slightly tight left-hander then, somewhere. Yeah. I don't like this at all. This car's wobbly. Oh no, we don't go on the straight. The main straight. Is that cut off then? We're actually nearly at the finish. This is the closest street race I've ever had. And I've driven like a lunatic. In a Koenigsegg. I've never even driven the F1 circuit backwards. Oh no, that's a lie actually. No, I have in PGR4. But not on the Behemoth. I can't believe we did this backwards. That is unacceptable. Oh, nearly there though. Got a few kudos for doing this. At least I kind of know where I'm going now. I should use the FXX, shouldn't I? This is a good car though. A very good car. It actually gets to its top speed pretty quickly as well. Pretty confident it's got the second highest top speed out of the lot. Behind the ultimate aero, which is way out in first. But now that I know this bit, at least I'm actually comfortably ahead now. Yeah, he's quite far behind now, but that was an interesting race. 6 minutes 45 of being lost, pretty much, up until the last minute. But done first time, somehow. I thought it was all over when I started crashing badly. But there we go, Trackday Specials done. So one more championship to do for the cars. And that is called the Ultimate Challenge, Chapter 10, in C-Class. Break Free Speed Challenge, Overtake, Time vs Kudos, Cone Sprint, and an Eliminator. So that'll be for the next episode. So that's the end of this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, as always. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the Ultimate Challenge.